All right, hi, this is Attican, and welcome to part 8 of Railway Empire 2 High Voltage. So we're playing the High Voltage DLC, and this first scenario is called High Voltage. There are two scenarios in the DLC. And in the last episode, we took advantage of having a lot of money. We opened a big bond, had a lot of money, and we set up this structure where we put warehouses in each of these cities, Ayers, Chur, and Davos, ran a whole bunch of goods that were nearby into each of the respective warehouses, and then ran automatic lines between the cities because we had to quickly get a task done to transport a lot of wagons here. And we finished it off. I mean, we played a lot of that episode on pause because we were doing a ton of track building. Once we finally ran it, it completed the task like nothing flat. So that worked very beautifully. And it also should give us a lot of kind of nice full trade. You see, we're actually doing well money-wise, even though we're hauling a lot of freight. And now we're down to kind of passengers. But anyway, that seemed to work great to get quick growth started here and here. And even here we added St. Moritz in and just connected it to Davos and Ayers, or Avers, and we added a cloth industry here, ran the wool over here. Now the one thing we didn't do with that setup is add this fifth city, Elans, which we should have. And I kind of have to admit, for the sake of the video, I sort of didn't finish off on that task. I have to confess, I wanted to get the video out there. So so let's see how we're going to keep going with this. So let's just review what we got to do here. We need a few more people. We need to grow Zurich, and we've got this set up, this Ruti to Chur. Let me just see if that's working at all. We actually are doing a run full line right here. Okay. Yeah, see this guy? It's run full passengers, and we're going to see if that'll work to get people over there. And I don't know, we might want to change that and make it what we could do. Let's see, what is it? 160, 1, 2, 3, 4, it'd be 8, 7. Yeah, see the way these passengers work, regular passengers. I don't think it works the same way with luxury. I've heard. But with regular passengers, if you do run full, you'll get 40, and then it'll start another car, and you'll get 40 more, and then it'll start another car. Well, this one fills, it will start another. So we'll get 7 cars full. That'd be 280, and then as soon as this one gets anybody in, this 8th car, it'll take off. So we'll get 280 plus on one trip. And we've got it calculated out. We have to do 360. So two trains will do it. So that's the way we've got it set up. So now let me think about this. Let's divide that up a little bit. It would be better to have it, if it's only 360, we only need 180 in one car, right? So 180 in one car would be 40 times 4 would be 160. 5 would be 200. We would need at least 6 because, yeah, let's back this off to 6 cars. That way the first car can get out of there faster and start loading the second one. Yeah, that would actually be quicker. So 5 times 4 would be 200. We did 400. Yeah. That'll work. Let's do that. We'll back it off to 6. So this can take off a little bit sooner. Okay. Anyway, let me. That's a little sidetrack. I didn't mean to go down there. Got a lot of growth here to do. Let's make sure we're getting that done, and we can knock off that other task pretty well. I think we've got. We've got Elans, and then we got, so counting Elans, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more cities we can connect. They're down this way. They're not exciting. They're not very big, but they are cities, right? They are cities. They do have populations. They have a couple of people in them. 10, 20, 30, 40. We could pick up 40, 50,000 people like that. Plus, we could actually create some revenue from it. What would be the easiest way? I actually think if we were to go Aldorf to Andermatt would work. That would help. But I actually think that if I'm looking at this, what? I think the Zurich, let's make sure we're growing Zurich. This is hard. Growing these cities when they get fairly big, unless you have a really robust set of other cities around them, it can be difficult because of the manufactured goods. See, we're in great shape on all the regular stuff, except the mountain cheese. Why aren't you doing a better job? It's only a level 1. These guys want 6 because, I see. Crap. They want 6 because of the cheese fondue they have there. So why don't we send them, do we have more up here? St. Gallen might be good for that. Well, not really. We could run a run-full train from St. Gallen to Zurich. Or I think we might actually have a train that runs St. Zurich to, St. Gallen to Zurich. Yeah, we do, right here. What if we had that line? Oh, I know what we could do as well. We could stop. We've got a line that runs up to Schaffhausen full for that specific task to take the mountain cheese up there. So St. Gallen to Schaffhausen. Is it this one? Yes, it's this one. See, it runs full. I think what we're going to do is repurpose it. Instead of saying go to Schaffhausen, why don't you run full to Zurich? Yeah. Yeah. And when you come back from Zurich, just bring back whatever you feel like. Okay, so you're in St. Gallen, you're going to load up with mountain cheese. Then you're going to go to Zurich and bring back whatever. And we'll confirm that. This first train's going to go ahead and unload here, get serviced, and go back and start over. The second train is where? Where is he? He's in St. Gallen. And yes, I'm getting lag. And he's waiting for goods. Okay, now let's just see. Are you getting milk? There's a bunch on the way. There's plenty here. Let's get another train on that line. Hard to get enough milk in here. A little bit of delays here. Are we seeing delays? Well, not really. And are you getting your oh yeah, got plenty of herbs. Okay. What else do we got to do here? The cheese fondue, I mean, not only is it, well, it's level 3. Should be making 4. Man. Can't. Okay, let's just go back to basics and work our way down this. All right, we see a problem with the cheese. But I think we've improved it a little bit. Now this cheese industry here. Oh, that's right. He's getting milk and herbs from this warehouse right here. Which has a bunch for winter thur. Okay, I would say we can improve this guy by having another train on here. Yeah, take some more stuff back there. There you go. All right. And bring some cheese in here. Good, good, good. The cheese is a kind of a critical thing here for Zurich because of we need enough to keep feeding the city. We need enough to feed the fondue, which also feeds the city. Okay. Now let's do a little optimization here. Let's look at each of the industries we have in our cluster and see if we're making enough to get to Zurich. So one way to go about this would be to look at the liquor, not enough liquor. Distillery is a level 1, certainly not big enough. Let's go with alcohol, flow of goods, 1, 2, 3. We should be making minimum 3, if not 4. So distilleries, here we go. Okay, we'll make it a level 4. And the distillery needs pairs. We got a connection bonus here. Would be a little silly not to take it. We could probably just run it right in there. Okay, let's go. I do kind of enjoy the process of hunting down, doing the optimizations and hunting down where are we going to get help, right? Because it takes you in some interesting places you wouldn't have thought you would have to go earlier on. Okay, so that'll get us a bonus. That'll get us some more pairs coming in here. So our alcohol, let's see, we pumped it up, right? Yes. So we pumped it up to level 3. It's going to need 4 pairs. 4 off of here. This should be perfectly good. Yeah, it's a 4-day line, so we'll have no problem getting pairs in there. And then the other thing for the distillery, you need sugar. We've got a direct line right here. We're going to need, what kind of sugar do you need now? You need 2. So this line should be good, I would think. Yeah, it's plenty good enough to keep the sugar flowing in there. Provided he my word, he's a level 5 sugar. Wow, okay, no problem keeping sugar going into Zug. We actually have pairs, I see, going in here twice. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so we should be able to improve our alcohol. Okay. What else do you want? You want the planks, which are also down here. So planks, 1.1, 1, 2, 3, at least a 3, if not a 4. So sawmill, there we go. We're going to need 6 lumber. Do we have a lot of lumber here? We have tons. 6 would be at least a frequency of 9. We got a frequency of 3 days, so we should have no problem keeping lumber in here, and we don't. We're good on that. So we increase our production of planks. That should increase what's going out. Now, oh, we got redundant beer too. We got beer. We have a beer industry there. Now we can put something else in here. Interesting. We could, let's just see what we need next, but we could put something that uses steel, because we get this steel produced up here in Schaffhausen that's doing literally nothing. Let's see. Well, the dried meat's the next thing they want. Oh, clothing. You're not getting enough clothing. Let's just work on that next. So here's clothing. And here's cloth. Okay, we got plenty of cloth. So this clothing factory, it's not ours. It's just a level 1, and it's not getting cloth. So there must be a problem with getting goods. That's passenger. This is freight. Well, one thing, this freight line should be bigger. Hopefully we'll be able to expand this without moving all the rest of the track around, but if we have to move the track, we will. Oh yeah, plenty of room. All right. Okay. So our train's going. Is this train still going around the circle? Yeah, it is. It's going to all the places. Takes it 25 days. We're getting a train every 5 days. Oh, 2, 3, 4, 6 or 8. We probably need more trains on this line if we're going to keep running it around the circle like that. I'm not always a fan of the circles unless it's a pass-through deal, and this is not a pure pass-through. Okay, but anyway. Tons of meat, no clothing. So, for whatever reason, we're not getting the cloth down here, right? Let's just do this. Let's have a train that goes like this. Freight. Prioritizes this and this. See if we can't get some cloth headed down there. Okay, that would help. Then the other thing, I think that this industry will probably expand itself, but we're not going to wait because we've got the money. We're going to pay a fortune for this, and then we're going to bump it up to a 4 production. There we go. So now we should make enough clothing to be able to get clothing up here, and get something else going in Zurich. Okay, another good up here. Then as we improve the mountain cheese situation, we will also improve Zurich's ability to feed itself cheese fondue. And that takes us down to, and we've improved the alcohol, we've improved the planks. Let's look at dried meat. I don't think we have dried meat anywhere. This one over here has tons of meat. And probably, let's see, the dried meat is what? It's meat and salt. Okay. We're taking the salt to Zurich. Okay. Now, if we were to, this is going to grow. I think we're going to get this city to grow because we're going to get the dresses in there. See, it's almost growing now. We're going to get the dresses in there. When we hit 90, then we can put in another industry. We could put the dried meat right here. The other option would be to look to see where are we making it on the map. Right here. Sorry. We're producing it somewhere. I don't remember where. It seems like it was Vaduz. That's because that's what it was. So Vaduz is almost 90,000 itself. Has no meat. Level 2. Kind of sporadic supply. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could bump this up a couple. And now it wants 21 cattle, which would be this line. Okay, we're going to have to bump up delivery of cattle in there. Yeah, I thought so. He's got plenty. We're just not bringing enough in. So we're going to make sure we get the meat. Because what I'm thinking is we could bump up the dried meat here and just take it to, take it to Zurich. We could either do that or well. On the other hand, let me think about this. Yeah, we're not making enough for this area either. At what point do you want dried meat? Looks like maybe 80,000 or so. So this is probably St. Gallen is wanting it. They're not. Sorry, I'm letting myself wander off. It'd be fun to play with this one, but get back here. I think our plan for dried meat will be Ruti should grow a little. It won't take it very long to hit 90. When it does, we'll put dried meat in Ruti. Then over here in Zug, let's put some other industry. Let's think of the next industry we would want to get. Paper. Paper would be good because we've got all that delivery of this, and we need paper. We're not doing. We can send paper. So let's do that. Let's buy this. This is going to cost some money, I expect. A level 3. Okay, 13 million. No big deal. We will knock that down, and we will put in a paper industry here. We're going to bump it up like that. We should have plenty of lumber coming in. What's our frequency? 4. Sorry. Run this a second. How much lumber do you want now? 12. You want 12. You have a frequency of 4, 12. Yeah, actually, that's enough. Let's go. We already have Jan Jansen's on this. Let's just add another train, just almost as a why not. Okay, and that should be plenty. And then if we have paper production here, then we can get paper going up here to Zurich. There's another thing that's coming to Zurich. And then the next thing it would be pocket watches, and I think we're making those somewhere. I don't think we're going to be making them in this cluster, so pocket watches. Or pocket knives, I'm sorry. Pocket knives. Yeah, we're making them over here in Constance. And we've got 11 to export. Let's just see how hard it would be to go from the freight station to Zurich, like maybe to that passenger station. Okay, actually not bad at all. In fact, if we just had a little right here, we wouldn't have to go into that town. It'd be good. So let's do this. Let's go. Like this, make a little bypass of the town, and then let's build a line, and let's have a little pocket knife delivery that goes over here to, I think Zurich Passenger is actually the easiest one to get to. Yes, it absolutely is. And we can have it be, let's do a manual track for it. Because what we're going to do is just say, take a full load of pocket knives. You're going to sit on track 4, and then take it over here. Whoops. Take it to Zurich Passenger, and at Zurich Passenger, you're going to unload all of those things and just take back whatever back to Concrats, whatever that's called. Manual line, 1 train, and it should just load right up. There we go. Kind of instant load of pocket knives heading over here. All right, good. Ceramics and chemicals, we're not doing much with them anywhere. There's a couple of cities out here we could connect to. We could come out of Schaffhausen. We could come out of this. Technically it's a freight station, or is it? No, here's the passenger, but the passenger's clumsy. Let's just take advantage of this track, go the freight station out to Uhlingen, and then from Uhlingen over to Waldstadt, and that'll give us a couple more connections. Now this freight station. And they have maintenance, so we can put restaurant and post office here. Okay, sorry, took a little break, lost track of where I was, but I also realized that I've lost track of, we need to get Elons onto our system. That's a criminal not to do that, but at the same time, I mean, these are all tasks that we have to get done. So let's just get this done. We'll go from this side to that side. Build a bridge. Okay. Now you could probably argue these are small towns. We could probably get away with single track and not as many trains, but we'll just keep going with the deal here. Did I give this thing? Yes. Okay. So we're going to run a passenger line from here to this freight station. $12 run a couple of trains on it, and then we'll come down here and pick up Waldshut. Wow. Go through here, I guess. And we'll need maintenance here and a post office. And go like this. Left to left, double track. Make sure we have switches on both ends. Set our signals. And run express. Couple of trains and go. Okay. That creeps us ever closer to our total connections goal. We've got a bunch of cities growing, so that's good. So our biggest thing right here, this is the long pole in the tent. That's where I should be focused. But I really want to get Zurich going. Now Zurich, if we think back to what we did, now we should have delivery of alcohol, paper, planks, and clothes, and pocket knives coming into Zurich now. And that should be very good. And then the pocket knives, I think we can think about leveling it up. Would probably be doesn't need to be that big. Okay, we could level that up, make that production faster. We could even think about a second train on that line that goes to Zurich. Okay. And make sure we can get some pocket knives over here to Zurich. All right, so I'm thinking we've got the Zurich task under control. So we've got to get back on this main one, which is growing this Graubünden region. And that means coming back here and looking to see how we're doing. Okay, Avers is growing nicely, St. Moritz nicely, Chur nicely. Davos, for whatever reason, doesn't want to grow. Let's take a look at logs. We could run logs directly in there. Why wouldn't we? Maybe bring it up here and hook in. Maybe not. Probably hook it to that somehow. Okay. Now let me make sure that's the best place to come from. We could come from down here as well. That might be easier. We already have the track. If we just set up another shunt line like this. Yeah, we can do this. Okay. and make sure that this existing line, there's no line here. We're not taking wood over here. Is that true? There's nobody running? No, that's not true. There's a train right here that uses that. Oh, you know what? It's only registering this part. Interesting. Okay, so let's go here and go to track 1, run full, and go to chur. Okay, and then let's go from here, running full out of track 2 to Davos. Okay, and we can get some lumber over here and meat. Where are we doing meat? Oh, we're doing meat over here in Avers, and we're gonna think about this as growing this to, like, I don't know, 60,000, probably a 2, 4. We're gonna want like a 10 production of meat coming out of here. Let's do an 8. Oh, we can't. Let's do a. Can we do that? Yeah, we can make it, bump it up to a 4, which means it's going to want 3 cattle. So we need like a 14 frequency, just fine. That'll keep cattle coming in there. And goodness, we need to get this town engaged. So let's go to Elon's. I think we'll go to Elon's like this and branch off in both directions. That's probably the best way to handle that. Maybe, and let's do our same thing. Let's do repairs and a warehouse. And let's go like this. See if we could possibly. This may not work. It's heading into a tunnel right there. We may have to bite the bullet here and get Elon's on board with a somewhat expensive approach. Something like that. Of course that won't work. Of course it won't. Crap. All right. You go there. Okay, that looks like it'll work. Now our problem here is, no, because this starts so soon, we're not going to be able to put 4 tracks. I want 4 tracks. So let's go. I'm having some trouble even deleting track now. I'm noticing it's kind of a lag thing. Okay, so if you go straight up like this, and then you come across like this, it'll be ridiculously expensive. Also, not viable. Huge tunnel, 1.3 million. But you know, it's okay. I don't care right now. We've got tasks to get done. All right, if you come down like that, and then we span you like this. So you're kind of a large station, four tracks, no waiting kind of a deal. And then we make it so that you can go in either direction, which might be easier said than done, but we'll get it to work. Okay. All right, so Elon's is connected to the system. Now, I think we could use, this is kind of ugly track, but we could use I don't know about this. Let's try this again. Maybe we can do it down here. I just want to build a way to go over to St. Moritz without having to go through Avers. Okay, that kind of sort of works. So I think in the case of Elon's, what we're going to do is this. We're going to have a direct connection with a couple of trains to each city. Elon's to Davos. And let's start the other end just to keep it going. St. Moritz to Elon's. We'll run 3 on that because it's a longer line. And Avers to Elon's. And a train running there. Okay. And then I think we're going to load up them with a couple of things. We'll put the logs and we'll put some veggies in there. And we probably could connect to Andermatt this way if we wanted to. Just go this way. Let's not worry about that yet. Let's keep focus on what we're trying to do here, which is get this done. Can we get over here? Sure. I'm not sure why I have 2 tracks there. 2 platforms. It's not necessary. Okay, get a train pulling in there, and then get one back here. Came out of the wrong platform there. It's meant to be number 1. Uh-oh. Let's see here. Come out like that and come out like that. Okay. Then you go there. Okay. And the warehouse will take this and vegetables. We did our city to city for it. That should help it pick up, you know, all the various things that are going to be in these different warehouses. And what's going on? Why are there so many trains? Like, what are you? Davos. Wow, what are you trying to do? For some reason we have a full train and it's trying, I must have made a change in track somewhere and got it turned around. Something messed up because this guy's going the wrong way. And it's supposed to be going to Schaffen. Oh, it's coming back from, is it coming back from there? It doesn't seem right. No, we're trying to take the alcohol out to Schaffen, right? And wasn't that the point? And what are you? You're getting loaded, and we got 7, and that's all it'll take. So do we have some? Is there some alcohol task? Maybe. Yeah. The 22 alcohol to this Canton of Thurgau, which is only the 2 cities, right? And this one's tiny. So Schaffhausen's our only hope, and Schaffhausen is growing, which is good. So it'll consume more. Yeah, see, it says there's 15 on the way. Well, there's 15 on the way because we have these 8, which somehow, some way, got in here. I don't understand that even remotely. I'll tell you what we can do to kind of make this start running. We can change this line to be, you don't have to be full. And that'll let this train run out of there. Now, I have no clue how they got backwards like that, though. Yeah, see, he just went in and turned around. Now we've got a whole bunch going out there. We've got 15, and we only need 7 more. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to, there's 3 trains. We're going to make it run a minimum of 7 because that 3rd train will pick up 7, and that'll be the end of it. And he'll deploy whenever these other trains get further away. So picked up income actually. More passengers, more mail, some more freight, a bonus. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Money's not what we're looking at now. Okay. Got these three little cities. Let's just take a peek. Zurich. Wool. Wool isn't. Oh, I see. We're not moving wool into Zurich fast enough. That has to change. Oh, it's over here, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so you've got plenty. We need more trains. This is the train. We're only running one. It takes 12 days. We want 8. A demand of 8. 8 would be, we need a 7, so we need another train on this. And he'll fire off once this other one gets down there. All right, so we'll get better here, and that will create better here for the dresses. There we go. Now we're starting to get some stuff to. We got liquor and salt and planks and paper to send to Zurich. And none on the way. What is the deal? I think we're going to just do a little. Nope. We're not going to do that. We're going to do a little freight line from here to here. I hate these. Yeah. The one that made us run, the triple, I wish I'd changed it back to something I liked better, that I could see and control. This is going to be freight. Let's just see what it does. Yeah, it'll take things that they need up there. There we go. There goes planks and paper. There we go. That's better. So we're spinning out of control with all these trains down here, but all right. Look how close we are. And we should be good on this. And did we ever get anybody from Rita? Let's just see if this is even working to load them full like this. Is it even working? Yeah, it looks like a train has maybe even both of them. One. Well, that's weird. Okay, I'm a little confused here. I get this one. We got 202 people going, right? But where's the second train? Oh, it hadn't even deployed yet. It'll deploy once this first train gets to Chur. The second train will deploy and start loading, and it should pick up enough people to get us done. Now, if we can think about that for a second. If we've got 200 going there, and we need 360, we only need 160, which would be 4 plus 1. That would be a minimum of 5, and I forget. I think that's actually what we set it on, isn't it? No, we can knock this down 1, because that first train's taking 200, so we only need 160, which would be 4 times 4 is 160. Yeah. we can knock it down one for the second train. So the second train, instead of taking 5 full plus 1, it'll take 4 full plus a little bit. Okay. I think we're going to have to stop right there, although we didn't get a lot done. I think we did make a lot of progress. I think Zurich should start growing now. With this stuff coming, Ruti is not growing because why? Oh, they're not even getting canned. Goodness gracious! I wonder, do we still have this as a? We don't. Surely we don't have this as an automatic line. This one here. No, it's freight. That's good. We should be hauling plenty of stuff. Okay. All right. We'll stop. I'll just make myself stop. Next episode, we'll make sure Zurich's growing and make sure we got the growth going down here. See, now we're getting Davos growing, Schur's growing, Avers, St. Moritz. Elon's hasn't caught on yet, but if we look at it, it's starting to get some stuff, and it's got some stuff coming to it, which is good. And we'll want to watch this. As soon as they hit 40,000, we'll bump up that meat production. That'll be important. The beer will take care of itself. The alcohol's kind of neither here nor there. It's for a specific reason. And that was a goof right there. If I'd realized that was over there, I would have done something else here that would have been more useful, but that's okay. We'll live with it for now. And so anyway, I hope you're enjoying this. I hope you saw something that will help you become a better player. I hope you'll like, comment, and subscribe, and join us for our next Railway Empire 2 video. Thank you.